Have you ever imagined living a life where money is not a concern and you can indulge in your wildest dreams and desires? A life where you can fly off to exotic locations on a whim, own multiple luxurious homes and shop for the finest clothes and jewelry without batting an eye? Living an ultra-rich life is like being a part of a selected few who have access to the most exclusive experiences and opportunities. It means traveling in style, staying in opulent hotels and resorts, and dining at the finest restaurants where the world's most skilled chefs prepare exquisite meals that tantalize the senses. It means being able to buy whatever you desire without worrying about the price tag or budgeting your expenses. In this video, let's delve deeper into the life of those extremely rich individuals and how they spend their millions. But first, please remember to hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest in the luxury world. At Luxury Mindset, we bring you all luxurious information ranging from items, cars, houses, places, and even people who bathe in luxury. Not only that, but we also give you pretty much the amount you would need to purchase any of these luxurious stuff. So if you're interested in the rich, becoming rich, or even dreaming of lying on a mattress of gold or dollar bills, click the notification bell to keep yourself updated on this channel. Noticeably, one of the most significant changes that occur at each wealth level is perspective. This is because prices are relative to one's income. Naturally, when you are affluent, you can purchase more than just material possessions and experiences. But let's leave that for later. Instead, let's begin with the first level of wealth, the top 1%. Even though this term is synonymous with extreme wealth, if your income exceeds around $200,000 per year, you would technically be classified as part of the top 1% of earners worldwide. Therefore, being in the top 1% may not make you feel as rich as you might assume. While you can typically afford a nice house and car, these things come with higher costs, and you may not feel financially secure and still have to work full-time. That is why beyond this level, wealth is measured by net worth rather than income, as the more assets you possess, the more affluent you are, and your income is likely not derived solely from a salary. The next level of wealth is a net worth between $10 million to $30 million. At this level, you have all of your needs fulfilled and can live an exceedingly comfortable life. You own a beautiful home and frequently fly first class internationally. On special occasions, you may reserve a $2,000 suite. You can afford any medical expenses, and no financial crisis can devastate your life. However, money still matters, and you must be prudent and cautious when making significant decisions. Additionally, in the banking industry, you are not yet considered ultra-high net worth. Moving on to the next level of wealth, a net worth between $30 million to $100 million places you in the big leagues. You most likely operate or having a control stake in a massive company. You stay exclusively in 5-star hotels and own several properties worldwide. You take holidays during peak times, such as visiting Monaco for the Grand Prix or Cannes for the film festival. Spending $10,000 to $20,000 per night on accommodation does not faze you. You have personal assistants, and others must go through your team to get to you. You can purchase almost anything that ordinary consider to be rich people stuff, including luxury vehicles and exquisite jewelry. You fly privately instead of first class, but you usually hire a flight or own a private jet fractionally through a service like NetJets, rather than purchasing and maintaining it outright. However, your social circle changes drastically at this level. You most likely socialize with congressmen, senators, and community leaders, and are highly regarded in elite circles. Strangely, since you are surrounded by other ultra-wealthy individuals, you may still feel dissatisfied. While you may have recently purchased a new Ferrari, your friend may own a limited edition version, of which only 5 were ever made. Or, while you had dinner with a local governor, your billionaire friend dined with the president. This leads us to the next level of wealth, which is having a net worth of $100 million to $1 billion. At this level, you likely have ownership or control of a business that is widely known to the public, even if you're not directly recognized. You can socialize with famous actors, musicians, and other corporate elites, and can travel in luxury to any destination you desire. You possess multiple homes across the globe with staff to assist you and have a collection of elite cars at each residence. You may even have your private island and yacht. Any experience you can think of can be arranged for you through donations and fees. For instance, you could play tennis with your favorite athlete or hire your favorite band to perform at a private party for the right price. If you are passionate about art, you can even have the curator of the Louvre provide you with a private tour of pieces that have not been displayed for years. When it comes to purchasing items, you may hire people to find you the most extravagant versions possible. For instance, Toilet Paper Man, an Australian company, produces 22-karat gold toilet paper that costs over $1.3 million. As an ultra-wealthy individual, you can even have everything in your possession made of gold. Another example of exclusive items that ultra-wealthy individuals can purchase is a 24-karat gold water bottle, which doubles as a price for designer art and is filled with a combination of spring water from France and Fiji, as well as glacier water from Iceland. At this level of wealth, it's not just about buying luxurious items, but about acquiring the rarest and most exclusive things imaginable. For example, one could purchase a limited edition pen that costs $160,000 and features 4,810 diamonds inside, with only 8 made each year. Alternatively, billionaires often turn to art for unique purchases. For instance, the Dead Shark art piece created by Damien Hirst sold for $12 million. If one has a passion for music, one could even purchase the crystal piano used in the Beijing Olympic Games, which was sold at auction for a record-breaking $3.22 million. The final level of wealth is a net worth of $1 billion or more. And the possibilities for those who have reached this level are truly astonishing. It's worth noting that the number of billionaires on Forbes' annual rich list has significantly increased in recent years, with approximately 2,755 known billionaires. There may be even more who have generational wealth but remain private about their financial status. Forbes has estimated that these billionaires are worth a combined $13.1 trillion, which means that they have more wealth than the poorest 5 billion people on Earth combined. Oxfam has argued that the richest 26 billionaires have more wealth than the poorest 50% of the entire world. The statistics are overwhelming, but let's try to understand them better. The fact that there are around 2,755 billionaires on Forbes' annual rich list, with an estimated combined net worth of $13.1 trillion, is quite staggering. This means that the total wealth of these billionaires is more than the combined wealth of the poorest 5 billion people on Earth. Oxfam has claimed that the top 26 billionaires own more wealth than the poorest 50% of the world's population. To better understand the scale of $1 billion, let's use some visual aids. The rice example is a good illustration, but there are other ways to visualize such large sums of money. James Janney's YouTube channel has some great content on this topic. When you have $1 billion, you can essentially buy anything you want. It's not just about luxury items and experiences anymore. You can also buy access to almost anyone on the planet and get a call back within an hour. This level of access and respect is incredible, and it works for powerful people in politics as well, especially if the billionaire is a donor to the political party. As a billionaire, you have the opportunity to meet with heads of state and have conversations with them, giving you the power of influence. This influence can be used in various ways, not necessarily in a negative way, such as lobbying for tax cuts for the wealthy. With your wealth and connections, you can make significant changes in the world, beyond just politics. Additionally, your philanthropic efforts can have a major impact in the world, allowing you to choose how to distribute your money to make a difference in countless lives. One of the most significant advantages of being a billionaire is the ability to buy time. With your private jet and a team of assistants and drivers at your disposal, you don't have to wait for anything and can enjoy the luxury of instant gratification. For example, you can show up at the airport whenever you want and take off within minutes, or have a celebrity chef come to your vacation home whenever you choose. However, However, despite the many advantages, there are also downsides to being ultra-wealthy. One significant challenge is maintaining normal emotional relationships. It becomes increasingly difficult to know who genuinely cares for you, as your world is often filled with people who are only interested in taking advantage of you. This can weaken your trust and connections with others. Dating can also be challenging, despite by being surrounded by attractive and intelligent individuals. With limited time to invest in deep connections, it can be challenging to form genuine emotional bonds. Additionally, even if a relationship is established, the dynamics can feel off balance due to the significant wealth disparity. Whether paying for everything or not, unlimited money can make it difficult to establish a healthy relationship. Lastly, it's important to recognize that no amount of money can give you everything. Death is a universal reality, and losing loved ones, facing health issues, and confronting one's mortality are problems that cannot be solved with wealth. The Reddit poster who inspired this video shared an encounter with Sylvester Stallone, who has achieved great success and enjoyed a life of luxury with a smart and beautiful wife. However, Stallone also faced the tragic loss of his special needs son. As the poster noted, nobody has it all. If you are watching this video and feeling poor, it's worth considering that you are still better off than many people in the world. While it's easy to feel frustrated by the extreme wealth of others, it's important to remember that many have even less. Even having necessities like internet access, food, clothing, shelter, and a place to sleep puts you in a more privileged position than 75% of the world's population. Even if you only have $1 to your name, you are still richer than many people who are in debt and have nothing at all. This video encourages viewers to recognize their relative wealth and privilege compared to much of the world. What do you think of the levels of wealth? Do you want to be on any of those levels? Let us know by commenting below. Who knows? One of our viewers might just be the next wealthiest individual on Earth. And if this video is to your liking, stay updated by clicking the notification bell. Here at Luxury Mindset, we offer you videos overflowing with luxury.